starts fade away the shake-up. White you keep on the table. Here you go, create another fatal. Grab brush, put a little makeup. Hot starts fade away the shake-up. White you keep on the table. I don't think you can.
Yes, people, big up. Welcome in. Another preview, another episode 241. Hope you are feeling fantastic today. Happy Saturday. We play tomorrow, which is, I prefer playing on Saturdays personally, because I look forward to our matches the most. But how are you doing? Welcome into the show. And big shout out to my two co-hosts there for singing a beautiful song. Just so elegantly. But big up, how are you doing? As you can see, I've got right here, no Heung-min son, Heung-min dad tomorrow. So who will be the father that steps up and takes care of us all? We shall find out. We shall also look at a little bit of, I saw Tottenham posted a training video. We'll take a look at that, see if that could tell us any secrets and insights. But look, y'all, welcome in. Big up. How you doing? Hopefully you're having a good weekend. Chewy's here. He moved his bed a little bit. As you can see, it's normally back there, but he kind of scooted it over. What a silly dog. But look, let's say hello to the chat before we get to the rest of the thang here. Let's see who's here in the house. Big up Spurs, GCTV, Yo-Yo, Jacob, and Chewy. Emergency, talk to me nicely. Look, it is an emergency chat because, as you know, naive Ange Postecoglou's going against the immaculate golden Glasner. You know, everyone wanted Glasner. They wanted Alderdice. They wanted Frank. And this is just another chance for Ange Postecoglou. And that's right. As you can see, check the shirt. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Check the shirt. Yes, sir. What does the shirt say? Talk to me nicely. No, it doesn't. It actually is just a kangaroo with on top of the ball, like the Tottenham logo. But, however, you know, I just like that Ange gets the chance to dunk on these managers that everyone was saying were better than him or that they would prefer over him because of the shape wasn't good versus Newcastle or the substitutes weren't right versus Billy Bob and the Thundercats or whatever their name is. But big up to you, Spurs GCTV. Hope you're doing well. Elvis G's in the house. Good evening to you, sir. I'm back for the immaculate vibes. 3-1 to the Spurs. Big up, Elvis G. We'll save some score predictions. Hopefully I remember yours, but 3-1 is a very cheeky scoreline, and it does sound about right. Look, I've been having a lot of internet issues lately with streaming, and I don't know what's going on. The Fed's watching. I don't know. The Fed's catching on to the vibes. I'm not sure. But as you remember, if you saw the last show I did with Kate and Jim over at the Perfect Match, yeah, my internet was bugging out, and then it was kind of bugging out before the show started, so I restarted. And I'm hosting the pre-match pump-up tomorrow on Weird Tottenham TV. Hopefully I don't shit the bed. Yeah, metaphorically, of course, and literally, we can only hope. Big up, Jordan. It's all good. Big up to you, sir. Making good time. You're making good time, and you're here early, sir. And your YouTube chat member says, big up, Jacob. Hope all is well. Excited for tomorrow with the cootie thumbs up. Come on, get the cootie thumbs up in the chat. Big up, making good time. Hopefully you're blessed. J Kill, another Spurs dub, and a Gooners L, please. Yes, sir. Mark Cook, evening all to you, Mark. An Arsenal draw is better for our title hopes. Well, maybe. But I always want Arsenal to lose. I always want Spurs to win. I always want Arsenal to lose. That's just two things I always want. Big up, make a good time. Moore will start. He did play a full 90. Maybe let's sprinkle that in there. And that makes me a little hesitant to think that he's going to start. Plus, Ange is just outright saying he's ready to start. I think he was more speaking about his ability and his confidence and his fitness and where he's at as a player. But I don't think he's actually going to start. I think it's going to be Odebert, a.k.a. Oda Squirt, hopefully. Well, we don't know. Zapur, Hala Madrid. Give me some Dancing Lewandowski. I actually deleted that clip because it always gets me copyrighted. And I don't want to have to, like, edit it out and I miss out on like revenue. It's a whole thing. Is there another clip I can get you, sir? Do you have another order, sir? Big up Zapur, always good to see you. I just saw your messages today. I was watching the UFC fights and I was on Discord and I saw your messages. My bad, my friend. Queen Ellie Bergval. Hello, Ellie. Every single time. Happy Saturday. I love Saturdays too. Big up Queen Ellie. Always good to see you in the chat. Tot Spurs is back in the house. Long time no see, Tot Spurs. Maybe it's because of the timing that I'm usually streaming that you're not here. I don't know, but I feel like I never see you anymore. So very, I want to play a clip for you. You know what? Seeing your name in the chat, Tot Spurs, made me feel like an old five right now, just seeing you in the house. Big up to you, Tot Spurs. It's good to have you. The shirt says Kanga, my Ruhu. Yes, sir. Or yes, ma'am. Actually, I just put the connection that was Queen Ellie. Ram to look. Title hope. Well, he did put hope at the end of it, and we all hope. I hope I win the lottery. I do hope that. We can only hope sometimes in life, I suppose. Aston Villa did not beat Man United and Bournemouth. Two teams not in the top 10. Uncomfortable conversations. Well, they are playing Champions League and they beat Bayern and they're doing really well. I think Unai Emery's putting more of his pineapples in the Champions League. Because if he could win the Champions League with Villa, that would be fucking crazy. And no one would really give a shit where they finish in the Premier League. But these are conversations that need to be had. Villa unable to beat Bournemouth. Which, hey, talk to me. Feds are cracking it after Joe Rogan broke the internet. Did Joe Rogan break the internet? I didn't realize that. Because the internet still kind of works, just for the streaming. It's not. Time for Ange Ball to break the interwebs. Hey, come on, Yogi Bear. You're talking to me nice. Mount Everest Hotspur. Hey, man, good to see you streaming again. Let's go get all 3 points in the bag. Hey, you already know the vibe. And it is good to be back.
Got killed with a bitch, he's stupid. Niggas slide this way, just don't miss. Don't hit when we come back, shoot. Nigga talking about everybody know him.
Hey, come on now. Watch my footwork. I'm a she, her, but no words. Okay, I apologize. Hello. my bad. Making good time. I didn't connect the dots, but I do know now. So I have good memory most of the time. Big up Fenric with the El Clasico was the best I've watched in years. Barcelona, last I saw, there was 2-0. And then I got an update that Lamine Yamal scored. So there's 3 goals to my assumption. Someone correct me. I didn't look into it. I was more watching the UFC. But big up to you, Fenric. Mud FC, Madrid got cooked. We love seeing that. Jacob, have you seen Woman of the Hour, Doppelganger? Are you talking about that one with Anna Kendrick that just came out on Netflix and is talking about the dating show serial killer dude back in the 80s? I don't like that. He looks more Native American than me, but I do have Native American in my ancestry. My brother did one of them. Apparently we have Cherokee, which I always wanted a Jeep Cherokee, but I could never get my hands on one. Nova says, I just witnessed greatness from Barca. Well, I used to hate both of them, honestly. But now that I know someone who supports Madrid that makes content, it's nice to see Madrid do very poor. So I'm always going to root for whoever plays against Madrid every single time. Your clip collection is goated. I don't know about goated. Staffy's got another adjective for my clips collection, but we move. Absolute masterclass from Hansi Flick. Oh, yeah, Hansi Flick. We got Jacob and all in the chat. Hansi Flick. How is playing the Ange Ball? Fellow Texan. Who's the fellow Texan? Big up Mud. Was that you? Oh, you're talking about the dude. You know what? I see the lines you're drawing. I see the dots you're connecting, my friend. Good morning, Peter. Big up, Peter. 8 a.m. in Melbourne. Good morning. How about that? Good morning. Paul's having a hell of a time in Nippon. And speaking of nipping, it's always nipping and nipping. I think that's how you say the city he's in. Big up Paul, the Hotspur hippie, man. He's on he's enjoying himself a little retreat, doing a little hugging of the trees, eating some leaves, and whatever else the other accusations are. Todd Spurs, hi, Jacob. I'm often watching and very much enjoy your content, late or early. Big up, bro. Hey, big up, man. Madam, actually, I think you are a dude if I remember correctly. It's just been a minute. I ain't seen you. Always good to see you. Hansi Flick pulled up in a jacket and jeans and dropped 4 in a Bernabeu. Hey, you got to start talking to him nicely, I guess. How did Mbappe have 7 offsides? If Richarlison had that many, we'd be having uncomfortable conversations. Now, I think them hey, big up Kevin, though. A whopping 4-0. Wow, 4-0 at home. 4-0 at home. Wowzers. Mbappe got 2 offside goals. Couldn't score multiple one-on-ones. All of Madrid, you know what? Actually, I'm going to save that clip. There's a new clip that I got, and I want to save it for the special moment. But anytime Madrid lose, that's always a good time. 4-0 to Barca. Wow, their fans are going to riot. Yeah, they better get out those white hankies, right? You know what they do? They protest and riot and all that shit. Well, making good time. It's your nickname. Okay. But big up to you. Good, always good to see you here. Jonathan, Will got dunked on. Don't let him escape on American Waffle. Jonathan, we don't take any prisoners. All right. No captives, no hostages. It's just all out collateral damage. Dry roast peanut. How you doing, Mr. Peanut? Let's make sure we're starting young Mikey Moore tomorrow. Hey. I hope he does. He did play a full 90 dry roast, so that's why I'm a little, I guess, hesitant that he will start. I hope he does. But big up. Namor starting. Oh, that's a good one. I was going with Lamine Namor Jr. But, you know, we could keep working on his nickname. Whatever it is, I hope he... I don't think he's going to start, though. Again, he played 90 minutes yesterday. No, wait. 2 days ago, actually. Oh, hey, he might be rested. I don't know. I just think it's a little short turnaround playing a full 90. Timo Werner played 45. Odegaard played around, 15 or 20 there at the end? Or maybe 10? I think it was closer to 10 from Odegaard. So for me, I think a little bit, I'm a little concerned. The quick turnaround, I don't want to put too many miles under the young man's boots too soon, but I do want to give him all the opportunity to do what he needed to do to show the world that we do got the best young talent from England since, who were they saying? I guess we say Harry Kane? I don't know. Back up, I'm a cow. Moo. Evening, Jacob. Hope you're well. Big up, I'm a cow. Hope you're well. I think we had a little, little dialogue in a chat once, and I'm really glad to see you here. And I hope we get to continue our dialogue, my friend, because moo indeed. I would, a cow clip might be the next thing I need to look at. Offside trap worked wonders against Bayern as well. Hey. Talk to me about our offside trap now. Bob Down Under, big up. Good to see you. Good morning, sir. Emergency meeting. Ange is so naive. He probably doesn't know that a win tonight would take us to 5th. I would also say he's so naive that he just learned what subs are, because apparently what I've heard is it's good that he learned from his mistakes and he made the subs like Sar, and the other time at halftime, Brennan Johnson for Timo. He's getting more ruthless and he's learning his lesson. It's like, this is an old-ass man. I don't think he's learned that. I think the quotes have been taken out of context in the regards of subs are irrelevant. He was saying subs are irrelevant to this result, what we were showing. And agree with that, disagree with that, that's all up to you. But I just, the actual quote of what he said, let's just remember what he was addressing in that moment. And Bob Down Under, I don't think I need to tell you that. I think you understand what I'm saying. You smell what I'm stepping in, baby. Let's make why can't I say that word? Let's make a cheeky 25 million bid for Mbappe. No, thank you. No, I'm just kidding. I absolutely would take Mbappe. I'm just kidding. Celta have battered Real 2. They can hold that. Fuck Real Madrid. Don Papas, hi, just sub. Not sure what took me so long. I love your sarcastic takes. Well, you know what? However long it took, it don't matter, because you're here now, and that's what I'm talking about. I appreciate that. I do have a lot of sarcastic takes, and it's my satirical humor is not for everybody. But you know what? I like to try and just have a good time, because I love it.
Watch, I love it. I love my fucking city. Chuco Town, aka the Sun City.
Yep, don't we love it indeed. Let's see who else we got here. I'm almost caught up in the chat every time, and then it refreshes and there's more and more chat. So big up everybody who's here. Do hit the poll in the chat before I keep going and catch up, and then we really get to the meat and beans of this thing. Predictions for Palace versus Tottenham. 84% says glory, glory, Tottenham Hotspur. And that's what the fuck I'm talking about, because y'all want to get some dubs up in the house. There we go, the balloons. 10% says Palace grabbed the first win of the season. I was going to put wah-wah at the end of that, but there was no room for the wah-wah. But we'll find out if we could put the wah-wah somewhere Somewhere around there soon. 4% says Selhurst Park forces the draw. They force the draw. Quick Draw McGraw is going to hit them on Sunday. I'll tell you that much. And 2% says, I'm not sure, but I'm expecting a good match. And I was going to put that one more of a wah-wah answer, but I'm tired of talking about the wah-wah. But I feel like every time we got to talk about the wah-wah, I guess. I don't know. I think Odebert will surely start tomorrow. Nova, I agree with you. I think it's going to be Odebert if I had to put my thumb on it, which... Who's letting me put my thumb on it? I'll ask you that question. Jacob, did you watch X Roast Robbie on Best of Enemies Hysterical? Watch it sometime. Zapur, I'll be honest. We watched something from their content on this channel, and it got copyrighted. So since then, I've been like, I'm not going to watch their content because how dare, that's messed up, man. I know y'all got millions of viewers, but fuck it, man. I'm just a small little YouTube channel trying to show your content. What the fuck? I even tagged them and everything. I don't know. They still copyrighted it, so whatever. But maybe I'll check it out. I don't know. Mount Everest Hotspur. Enough of El Clasico and Yamal. Shall we focus on our superstar Yamal? A beautiful transition nonetheless. Cam Shanks, big up Jacob, loving the content. Big up Cam Shanks, good to see you in the house again. If the other team, if the other team is hungry, means they will attack and give us opportunities. Bring it on. I don't see them in that manner, being all hungry, because you know, if we look at Crystal Palace, they are successfully sitting in 18th position. I'll make that table just a little bit larger so all y'all can see. 0 wins. Was that 3 draws and 5 losses? Yeah, it's not really good. But we'll talk about it. Don Papas. You know, papas is like potatoes in a lot of cultures. So I don't know if you're the papa of potato. Papa potato? And you got the Donkey Kong logo? That's interesting because Donkey Kong is my favorite character from Mario. Lest you... That's actually what I'm going to be for Halloween. And my son's going to be Diddy Kong. How cute is that? Not such a thriller at the villa, says Queen Ellie. You're a poet sometimes, Ellie, I swear. Hope Moore doesn't start over Johnson. Need Johnson for my FPL. Johnson's going to start, Jonathan. You don't have to worry about that. I'm no FPL, like, aficionado. I'm no FPL know-it-all. But I will tell you this much. Brennan Johnson is going to be starting tomorrow. 100%. The only question is who's on the left, because as I showed you earlier, as has been said by many people, and Ange Postacoglu, he's still not right. He's not feeling 100%. He won't train today, so unlikely for the weekend, which, you know what? Fucking sucks. I'll be really honest. And there's that Wi-Fi signal. I'm going to need y'all to keep me posted in the chat damn it. I hate this Wi-Fi, man. This Wi-Fi really be pissing me off. And it's like, it went up in price and it went down in quality. I don't know how that makes sense in any world. But I'm just going to tell you, Jonathan, you can start Brennan Johnson. He's going to be playing. Whether he gets the GA, we'll be finding out. But we will find out. Big up Mud FC. Fans are naive. We are naive. We're all naive a little bit, aren't we? I'm talking fighting talk. Queen Ellie, you up for a fight now? What are we doing here? Hey, Jacob, I'm starting to get a few gray hairs. Should I dye it? I think you should embrace it because it is who you are. Why run from it? It is you. Alert bells. Taylor's back in the house. Big up, Jacob and chat. Big up, Taylor. Big up. Good to see you back in the house. Long time no see, my friend. Lamine Yamal, give him the Ballon d'Or now. Apparently Vinny's supposed to be getting it, but if you watch the match today, you might think that's a shame. Maybe a damn shame. Hello, Kate and Jim, says Jacob. Jimbo and I are watching you, dude. Hello. How are you doing? Let me know how my internet's doing. Hopefully I'm good. I'm going to be good for the thing tomorrow. But, you know, every time I see Kate and Jim in the chat, it's much like seeing Ange Postacoglu at a forum.
Ange, ladies and gentlemen.
That's fantastic. So big up to them. Indiana Stones, baby. I'm calling it now. More will be young player of the season. Mark my words, Jacob Ladd. Indiana Stones, 21 minutes, 50 seconds on the clock when you've made your claim. And I'm not going to say you're wrong. I'm going to say I hope you're right. I pray you're right, because if you were right, then we are cooking. Hey, then we be hitting a little jig, cut a rug. Come on, Indiana. Indiana. Is that a song? Or am I tripping? We bottled a 2-0 lead. Yes, you did. And you know what's crazy is oh, my light just died. Oh, well. We'll keep going. I predicted y'all to win at first when I was doing this score predictions for Fan Reactions FC, you know, that channel that clips all the live watch-alongs and does the highlights and stuff. I'm doing a league, like a predictions league in one of them, and I was going through. I was like, man, I didn't predict enough draws this week. I only predicted one, and I was going through. I was like, man, Brighton and Wolves, that'll probably be a 2-2. And what do you know? Tutu, talk to me nicely with the tutu. I pull up with the brr in the tutu. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Gloria. Fuck them Seagulls, baby. We pulled up on them Seagulls. Well, we didn't actually, but shout out the Wolves because they were maintaining the vibe in which I was trying to emit for you. Yes. That's just for you, Ryan Gloria. But always good to see you in the house. Support you as a human. But your fucking club, bro, drives me insane. But Patty Hartnett's in the house, says, want to bet tonight, so just spreading my luck over to you, brother, from another mother. Big up Patty Hartnett, my Limerick Spurs brother. I was going to read this in a very shitty Irish accent. I've won my bet tonight, but I really just, I feel like my accents are going to be very awful. When I'm alone, like doing a stream solo, I think my accents are worse. I feel like it's easier to spit off accents when there's people on stream because then it's just me and my accent. And it's like, well, that's awkward silence. But thank you very much, Patty, for contributing to the show and for always being here. And, you know, just supporting me and my family in general. How about that? Big up to you, buddy. And I'm very glad you hit on your ACCA, whatever it may have been. May it continue. Hope your luck, the luck of the Irish. Wait, I'm fucking it up. Send me a voice note so I can fucking work on me Irish. That's fucking awful. God damn. Fernando Mustachioso. Palace are desperate, so I feel like we could slip up. I hope not. Fernando, you're speaking what everyone's fears are, and I was a little reluctant to believe wholeheartedly as well. But there's a little something that I feel in my gut, Fernando, which is we're going to win 5 in a row, then we're going to lose one. Then we're going to win 5 in a row, and we're going to lose one. And I hope that we do that run. It'd be very, very nice. But they are desperate, and, you know, the old nomenclature, paging Dr. Tottenham, but fuck that doctor. He got sued for malpractice. Ange Postecoglou took his ass to court. How about that? Talk to me nicely, hopefully, because I'm going to do a watch-along tomorrow, and I'll be damned if I do a watch-along tomorrow and some Selhurst bullshit happen. But our record historically, historically, that was weird. It just like super zoomed in on the comment. It's pretty all right, except for when Jaffin Tanganga played there that one time. That's the last time I remember Sellers Park being a shit show. Matt Gert, 7 of 8. No more wham. Are you sure, Matt Gert? Do we need to wham a little bit more? Should we wham? Because, you know, if we win, that will be what? 8 and 9? Then what are we gonna cry about?
Crying in the corner, huh? Mind if I join you? No, go ahead.
That's great. That's fantastic. We did, but it's only football at the end of the day. Big up, Mr. Cow. Always love that. We may not agree on everything, but we both want the best for Tottenham. This is what it's about. I want to take a second real quick because I feel like people, like, I even do it too. I do it a lot where I get real enveloped in my opinion. And that's why I took that little 7 days off, because I was like, you know, I'm really feeling some type of way when people say this about Ange or when they say this about my club. And like, why am I feeling so defensive about people's opinions? Because people are allowed to feel however they want. And at the end of the day, it is all football, right? As long as we keep it not personal and we keep it just football. It's just a disagreement on how we see things right now and a path forward, or if there is a path at all forward. And a lot of times shit gets personal, and a lot of times too, I'm guilty of this. I like to joke and have fun, and I lean in a little bit, and maybe I make it a little overboard. Like people have unsubscribed, and, you know, people stop showing their faces in the chat for that reason, and all respect to them. And, you know, I never mean any harm like that. There's nobody. You know, it's 99.9% of Tottenham fans that I actually do got all the time in the day for. So for me, I appreciate that. And apologies if I ever made a dickhead joke, because I do that from time to time. That's just kind of how I am. It's how I deal with shit too. It's like, shit, you gonna say this? I'm gonna say something silly. Look at my titles. We've had emergency meetings, emergency chats. Arsenal are scintillating. Naive Ange, kamikaze, fuckhead. I mean, I'm leaning in because I don't forget what they've been saying. All we can do is win. And at the end of the day, when we win, whether we agree or disagree, it's Ange who lifts a trophy for us, if we get to the fucking glory land, all of us Spurs fans are going to be happy. And that's really the bottom line. Like, we all want the same motherfucking thing. It's a common goal. We're all in this boat. Like, the more I think about it, it feels like, those movies where you're stranded at sea and you're like, we're all in this boat. We've shifted captains a few times, and I feel like we're a little quick to chop this captain's head off, metaphorically, in Ange Postecoglou. And some people are saying we're not headed in the right direction. I feel as though we are, so I'm backing the metaphorical captain of the ship. And people don't think that we're heading in a direction towards land, but all we can really do is hope that we all fucking survive this trip. Is how I think about it. A very simplified movie plot metaphor sense that I've kind of seen it, but really and truly, because I'm going to be doing a show. I've told him I'm going to at least give minimum an hour. Normally on Sundays I do El Awa on Don Hassam's channel. I'm going to still try and do that, but I'm also going to do a show on Savage channel. He's trying to have a more balanced opinion panel show. He's bringing back the Spurs review on his channel, and I'm going to go on and I'm going to say exactly how I feel. I'm going to try to not be as silly as I am here. So, but I will still, speak my fucking truth, and I will unashamedly share my opinions. And whether people agree or disagree, I think that's the beautiful part about this space, is we're allowed to do that. And I'm thankful for you, Cal, because it's fans like you. You get the club you deserve. No, it's fans like you that it's like, this is what it's about. We can agree, we could disagree. We can say you're ridiculous for thinking this. I can say you're silly for saying this. And at the end of the day, when Tottenham win, and if we keep winning, that's all we can really hope for. And that's all that Ange can do to back me up, really. And I'm comfortable with that. And I think Ange would be too. Hello, Hugo. How you doing? Big up to you, Hugo. Come on the Galapagos Islands every time. Big up Galapagos Islands. Good night, says Nita. Good night, Nita. How you doing? Rodders 007. El Clasico was a good second half. Madrid not great at the moment. Mbappe struggling. Well, that's what happens when you put too many fish in a little pond. El Tel Cocarel, good evening, Squire. I thought that said squirrel, but it says Squire, and that makes me feel royal, so thank you very much. We need to get expressions on this channel. I was talking about this on Flawless's channel last night, and I wasn't on, but I was in the chat, and I was like, yo, if I met X, that would probably be the only dude on YouTube that I'd be like, I don't really know what to say to him. I would just be like, hey, nice to meet you, buddy. Love your shit. You're fantastic. And you help others in not just Tottenham's world, like feel comfortable being themselves. And, he's paved his own path despite all the people trying to work against him because he talks a certain way. And I love that. Man says, fuck you. I am myself. And I'm going to continue to I would love it if he made it on the channel, but I wouldn't even know what the fuck to say. Cause that's Tottenham royalty as far as I'm concerned. He's like the biggest Tottenham dude in the space. And he's objectively, he's fucking hilarious. I'm just glad he's a Tottenham fan, because if he was cooking Spurs, that would probably just hurt too much to even listen to him. I'll be honest. Timo's going to places, Ryan Gloria. Don't wish that upon me. Don't wish that upon you. Come on, man. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. Well, I don't understand what this, that's amore, that's a Mikey More. I don't know what you're doing there. Stream is flawless so far. Good to know that. As he own goal to get his contract for next season, talk to me nicely. You know, he's someone who's struggled to find form, and that's what worries me because we were one of those clubs that I was one of those dudes. I was going off of the information that those fucking guys like Alistair Gold and everyone was saying, oh, it's there. We're looking at the nipples. We're right there. We're circling the areolas. Like we're dotting the T's. We're almost there. And then we never did. And he's struggling. He looks like, you know, what gift happened to Gift Orban, a guy who we were also famously remembered to negotiate a long time for, and it never happened. And then he had a shit run of form. I hope it continues against us, and I hope he doesn't try and dunk against us like he's mad at us. You can still play for us next year, Ezzy. I was still like you in the squad, to be honest. Cam Shanks, imagine if Hansi Flick did go to United. Nope. I like where they're at right now. I'll be really honest. I think Richie starts on the left, says Tottenham Ranger, and Mikey Moore cameo at the end. That's a good shout too. And another further way that we can push Timo Werner away from our starting lineup. Because honestly, like, I don't mean it to be a dickhead, but I'm done. I'm just done. I'm so good on Timo Werner. And honestly, I think Ange is too. I think Ange is done with Timo Werner too, because there was a quote here. I've got this actually of Expressins. While we're on the subject of Timo Werner, what a good time to segue to talking about Timo Werner real quick before we actually do our lineup. Ange Postecoglou on the idea that Timo Werner is doing all the things except the end product well, which is something that people have said in regards to where he's at. Like, oh, well, he's running and he's getting into these good places and lotta. And Ange says, yeah, he is. But at the same time, we do need output. And that is the key part. Last night, obviously, when Mikey was on with Brennan, we were a threat on both wings. We were getting outcomes from it. We didn't score, but 3 or 4 really good chances came from it. And we need that to happen with the way we play. Whilst the general play is important and Timo's done that well, we still need more in that front third, and we got it in the second half. We got it. He said, and we needed this, and we got this in the second half. And that had to do with pulling this motherfucker off of the pitch. And you know, I think Ange is done with him too, finally. And he squeezed and squeezed and squeezed. And I even said on here, I said on other places, other people have said it, that if he continues to beat this drum that is not getting a tune, it's going to be his fucking name in the next on the X list. Because, not for me, but like, if you keep starting this guy and he keeps fucking it, that is on him, inevitably. Like, there's only so many times I could say, well, I understand using him in this instance. I don't understand it anymore. I haven't understood it anymore. I slightly understand you doing it in Europe to try and see if you can get some, but he did it at the perfect time, said, fuck it, bro. 45 minutes, you done jack shit. You actually fucked it. Lucas Bergvall should have a fantastic Travella assist to his name in Europe. But inevitably it fell to Timo Werner, and it was a, you know. Well, let's see how X felt about it.
Charlotte, this is our moment. R9. What?
This is Werner. This is what Werner did to him. Big up Gina Kim. Good to see you in the house every time. They are naive. I am not naive. You are naive. Bro, he's silent. This video is still playing. It's 27 seconds in. He's just not said a word.
Fucking hell, man! Oh! Why? Why, blood?
It hurts to laugh. This is one of those painful laughs. Like,
Why?
Big up Expressions, man.
Timo Werner. This guy he's getting worse every game. Oliver. He's getting worse every game.
I want to see the timestamp. Did someone timestamp it? Timo missed. There we go.
Werner! Your moment!
Werner, your moment. Oh, shit. He's got the Captain Morgan straight from the bottle. Oh, shit. Bro, he chugged that motherfucker, dog. Oh, my God. No, he chugged the fuck out that. What is that? What is that? Is that mango juice? Why does it look like camo? What is that? What's he got to say?
Fucking deserve this, man. I don't deserve this. What's he doing at the club, blood? What's he doing here, fam? What a waste of money, bro. Might as well just go to the strip club every game and just throw it at the bad bees, bruv. Just do that, bruv. Throw the money in the strip club, blood. What's he doing at the club, blood? What a waste of money, fam. We're trying to move forward and he's moonwalking, bruv. He's dragging us back, fam. Pulling me back like Tyrese and Chingy, fam. That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. I'm on a diet, blood. I'm on a diet. I shouldn't be drinking. That's got calories in it, blood.
Big up, Roy.
I'm trying to shred. I'm fuming, fam. All because of him. All because of him. I may as well order McDonald's tonight, blood. I may as well, bruv. And have a Haagen-Dazs. This man talking about. Fucking idiot, bruv. He's garbage. He's garbage, bruv. He's garbage, bruv. He's garbage. He's garbage. Get him out, bruv. Get him out, bruv. He's dead food, bruv. He's dead food. He is dead food, bruv. Had enough of him, bruv. Had enough of him, bruv. Just get him out of the... Just take him off Ange, bro. End the contract, blood. You get me? There's no heart in his shots, bro. No heart in his shots. You get me? Look at this builder. Fucking Fraser, 3 stars, bruv. He's garbage too, bruv.
I'll stop it there. But that was fantastic. I mean, I agreed with a lot of what he was saying there. And then also I saw this on Twitter, and it's a photo of our huddle, and it's from Johnny. He says, when a picture says 1,000 words. And, you know, what is this? What kind of behavior is this? We're in the huddle. This motherfucker's like, all right, I'm out. It's crazy. It's crazy to me. Big up DB. Good to see you in the house. Who else we got? I'm almost caught up in the chat. Richie Boo. Big up Jacob and all in the chat. Am I the only one who thinks Timo needs psychological support to get his goal scoring back on top? Maybe. And I'm sure it will help to a degree, but at a certain level, like, he is a grown man. He is a veteran. He has been playing this sport fucking long enough. I think the era, the era in his life where he would improve, that era is over. And we're seeing it. It's not even funny. Yeah, like Donovan says, it's not even funny anymore. It's really just sad at this point, and I couldn't agree more. It's just sad. And we've linked him away in January, that we'd let him go away in January. So, you know, it sounds like we're all fucking done with him. And a lot have been done before even kicked the ball this year and last January. But, hey, you can't say you didn't fucking give him a shot, you know. That's one thing you cannot say. Big up just a harmless potato. Good evening, Jacob and chat. Good evening to you. 4-0. Oh, my God. Yeah, they can hold that. There's no coming back for Timo, says Tottenham Ranger. I agree. Werner has driven a few of us to drink. Yeah, you just saw, X. He was pouring that thing straight into the gullet. Looked like tango. I don't know what tango is, but it looked like something like ango. Like mango, tango, I don't know. He did not want the alcohol taste. So okay, so it's kind of juice. Some kind of juice. Some kind of a juice. Timo didn't want to sneeze in the huddle. Is that what that is? That purchase is on Ange. Fifth Elemento, no, it is not. Again, when people use the Ange Postecoglou spent 400 million, you're just making shit up at this point. Because if you believe that Ange Postecoglou has spent 400 million, if you think all this is him, all of our recruitment is him, if you legitimately believe that, then you must believe that Jose Mourinho wanted Joe Rodon, that Jose Mourinho wanted Gedson Fernandez, that Jose Mourinho, who else did we fucking get in that horrible, horrible era? You must also believe that he wanted fucking, what, we get Brian Hill? Did we do that at that point? So I don't think Jose would say yes to any of those players. It's just part of what comes with the job. Like when you work in sanitization, you understand that shit's dirty and you're going to have to sanitize it. And I think that's kind of what it is. That's the most correlating factor. So this 400 million that they like to attribute to Ange, he spent 400 million. You're a liar. And you're just trying to find any stick you can to beat him over the head because we've won 7 and 8. And that is a fact. That is a fact, but this is not a fact. The purchases on Ange, 400 million. Like the only fact about it is that $400 million, sure, have been spent while Ange is here. But to say that he spent it or that it's his purchase, that is just downright your opinion. And I'm going to say wrong opinion, but you know, I could be wrong as well. Maybe. I don't think I am, but I might be. Getting the whiskey ready in case Werner starts tonight. That's crazy that it's tonight for you. I still have a whole sleep to get through before I get to watch my beautiful Tottenham play. Managers get signings wrong. It's normal. Honestly, the 2 names that he's come out and stapled to his chest were Brennan Johnson and Dominic Solanke. Outside of that, there's not any player that you could say that can convince me unless there's a source I haven't seen, which there very well may be. But as far as I understand it, those are the 2 based off what he's said, based off of everything he said with the contextual evidence of everything involving this club and this chairman and how we've acted. You know, Dominic Solanke and Brendan Johnson are the 2. And I've always said that their successes and their failures will ultimately lie on his shoulders, 100%. Wilson Odebear, that was a contingency plan because we didn't get Desiree Dewey, who we were trying to get, but then Bayern and PSG were in for him, but we were just hanging out, waiting until he officially signed for one of them because maybe we can still get him, and then we ended up signing with Wilson Odebear, which I'm all fine with Wilson Odebear personally. I don't have any issues or qualms seeing Wilson Odebear come to this club because I think he has something to offer. To what extent, I don't know yet. I haven't seen enough, but there's something there. There's definitely something. But I don't think it's on Ange. Y'all can think it is, but he's just working with what he's given. That's the way I see it. I didn't find any Timo shirt bids. If it is worth $46. Did they not put it on they like That's a good one, Fifth. Hey, that's a real good one because they like to auction off those shirts that they wear during the match. And I ain't seen I wonder. No, I gotta look now. You did this. You're making me do this. All right. This is your fault that I'm having to do this. Going to Tottenham. Here we go. I'm gonna go to Tottenham. Let's go to apparel. Where's the authentic sign stuff? Where is it at? Where is it at? They not have it? Where's the section at? I thought it was like a get your signed shit here, y'all. Let's see. Kids. Here we go. No. Oh shit. Where's the game worn shirts? I thought that was. Do they not do it anymore? Maybe they stopped doing it. Maybe they stopped doing game-worn shirts for sale. I don't know. I don't know why they would, because I'm sure some people were bidding crazy amounts of money on some game-worn shirts. Let's go to kids. Let's see. I'll try one more time. All players. See if does that take me to the game-worn shirts? No. Well, I don't know where it is. Drop the link in there. I do want to make fun of that because it absolutely seems like it's crazy to me. Can't wait to see how much that gets bid on. He needs to go to the vets to be put down, it says Kate Wowzers, or be sent to the Turkish league. He's so poor now. He is very poor. I think he would excel in the Eredivisie. He looked like while he struggled that first 45 versus AZ. I think that's his level ish. Maybe you're right. Turkey even. I don't know. Just definitely not Premier League quality anymore. 100%. The board gave Ange options and he picked Timo from those options. It's very simple. No. Were you there? Were you there, Tottenham Ranger? So it's not very simple. So you don't know. You're just saying it as if you do. And what I would say is I'm going to challenge that because you don't know exactly how it went down. He said, well, all we know is what he has said. And what he did say about the Timo deal was that Johan Lange presented it to me and I approved it. All I did was not say no, which sure makes him culpable, but it's not his signing. This is his guy. I don't believe it. I don't believe it at all. Where does this 400 million number come from? I don't know. It comes from the wah. They're all in the corner crying. That's the 400 that they use. I think Timo is capable of a breakthrough turnaround that Brennan has had. He just needs to believe it and doesn't at all right now. Well, I agree that, while I was also saying Brennan Johnson, I don't see it. And then he has told me to shut up. And I'm gladly, happily smiling whilst shutting up. I fear that maybe the Timo one is even harder of a gamble to say that it could happen because I don't know that I think he's capable of a turnaround. I don't know that I think and I'm frankly not willing to sacrifice results in the hopes of making him happy in Schnitzel land. Like, I don't care enough. I care more about Tottenham than I do any individual player. And that even applies to Heung-min Son, Heung-min Dad, my favorite player at Tottenham Hotspur. So results matter the most to me. And Timo's confidence is low. It is on there. However, it's very, very low. So that's me. Anyway. Timo was only loaned so as to not block Mikey's path. He'll be gone at the end of this year. We can hope in January, though. We can hope in January. Van de Veen, Vicario, Dragusin, Ange's players, too. Well, you get some right, I suppose. Right? Yangmin Yuck. Apparently that's his as well. I don't know. It's just weird. Like, when is Ange supposed to be scouting all these players when he's fucking full-time managing a club? Like, when you're an international manager, it's a little easier to scout players and spend time, doing the other shit. But that's just me. So are we going to agree to disagree? He didn't approve Timo signing twice. He did approve the signing. We're assuming. I don't think he was like, guys, I'm complaining about the attack, therefore go get me Timo again. I see it as this club saw an opportunity to get a player on reduced wages who has Premier League experience, can provide a number at a certain position. However, I mean, again, logistically, you think about it, Germany, international, he's taking up an international player spot. That's fucking stupid. And in Europe, he's taking up a player spot, and that's stupid. But again, like, to act like we know what hasn't been established while it's not being in the rooms ourselves, I think it's a little crazy for me. What's up, Eugene? How you doing? Richie starts on the left. I do hope you're right. Oh, over Werner. If it's not Mikey Moore, I prefer Mikey Moore. I just don't think it's going to be Mikey Moore. Oh shit, you did drop the link. There it is. You did drop the link. Let's go. Oh, it's Hotspur Hippie? Was that Paul? Oh shit. The current bid is $210. $210. Holy shit. Big up Dale 014 enjoying the channel. Hello, I enjoy you being here. A win tomorrow after today's favorable results is an absolute must. Big up Dale. My name is Dale. Richie is not starting on the left, says Jordan. Well, yeah, we'll find out. Not today, though. Mickey Van de Veen is also Postecoglou signing. That's a good one. Tottenham. What'd you say in there? I saw it. Keep looking is on the website. We've got it. We got it up. We've got it up. They took off his match sign jersey. No, it's right here. You want it? You can get it, baby. And I ain't talking, it was that Ariana Grande. If you want it, you could get it. Fifth Elemental says they took it down, but is this it? It's worn and it's signed. Let me refresh. It's still available. I can quick bid $237. My wife will fucking leave me if I did that. Oh my, on a Timo Werner shirt? Jesus Christ. Timo isn't capable. He hasn't been scoring for 5 years. Very good point as well. I feel bad for Timo, says Nova. He always gets in such a good position, but it's like he looks up at the goal and gets severe PTSD. It's crazy. It's up to 286. I don't know what currency you're on, but it says 210 for me. There's no way the next minimum bid is $237. That is crazy. That's actually insane. Without Timo, we wouldn't have finished 5th. Big up Paul. Big up Paul.
All right, mate.
Hopefully you're doing well, and give my best to old Mountain Bushman. Werner is just here to give Mikey more time to get ready. Maybe. Do you think Ange is a better coach than Glasner? Yes, I do, Big Ticker. I do. Absolutely, 100%. Could be my bias. I don't know. But Glasner ain't won yet this year. Is he responsible for Ezzy missing a wide open net? No, but they ain't won a game. Does it come washed? Hopefully not. Get all the schnitzel schvetz in there. Is Richarlison injury prone, or it's his ability the problem? Could be both. I think two things could be true at the same time. I'm refusing to believe Werner is actually that poor and is doing it so Moore gets game time. Yeah, what a guy. What a guy. Big up Jordan. Must be pals. Yes, we must. We must win, we must. Great results for us today. A win tomorrow is anti-Spursy. Come on, DB. Talk to me real nice. Kuva. Big up Kuva. The signed Werner shirt is a scam. He could a pin in his hand all day and failed to hit a single shirt. Damn. Dang. Poor Werner. That's tough. I'm not going to lie, Kuva. Right now, with you saying that, Werner somewhere right now.
Am I a prick?
Am I a prick? Big up Kuva, man. Good to see you in the house every single time. Kuva. Dude, you're driving up the price. Maybe. Come on, y'all. Get your bids in. Who wants Timo Werner? Going once, going twice. How do they do it with the announcers at the thing? They're like, I got one going once, going twice, going 300, 400. Something like that. That's how I do the auctioneering. I can never do that. They motherfuckers linguistics is off the chain. You're right. Without Timo, we finished 4th. That's crazy. Timo would misspell his name signing his shirt. Well, maybe the number or the letters are different in German. They are. They have umlauts. I took German in high school, actually. There's some weird, the umlaut, the little dots above the. It's kind of nice. Yeah, big up, Jacob. Every time you want to buy a Werner jersey, big up, Godfrey. I don't know what I would never. I don't know that I would spend $20 on a game worn Werner shirt. Maybe I would. $20 for a game worn Werner shirt, maybe. 25, I think, is pushing it. I'm not gonna lie though. $210 is fucking crazy. Someone has already done that. Someone's already paid that. The next amount you can pay is $237. Ain't that something? That jersey could be a collector's item. The last one he ever wore at Spurs. Bob Down Under. Maybe it'd be worth $210 when it's all said and done. Big up Jacob. Prime Werner or Prime Lamella? Well, Lamella won a fucking Puskas. And Lamella knew what it meant to go against Arsenal. So I like Lamella a lot more than Werner. Although he didn't produce all that much for us, Lamella. Recency bias would suggest he wasn't that great. But take it down, Jacob. It's making me want to drink. Let's refresh and see if it's gone up. Nope. I'm going to leave that up. I think I'm going to keep it around just to see. We can check in on it from time to time and see how it's going. Werner shirt going to be a cult classic. That's true. No umlauts on the letter E. That's true. It's on U's, right? U and O have the umlauts. Yeah, maybe wham. All right, we caught up. Woo! I caught up in the chat. It only took damn near an hour. But we did talk about some of the things I did already have planned to talk about anyway. So let's look at another thing before we do our lineup. And it is this. See, I already liked the video. I watched about 10 seconds and I liked it. So, Kate and Jimbo, last bid. Come on, Kate and Jimbo. Y'all gonna buy it or not? Y'all gonna buy it or not? Get your bids in. Let's check in on it. Nope, still at 210. Yep, still at 210. So let's do this. Let's do this, and then I'll do this. 8 minutes. All right, let's see. A little. Oh, look, it's Regulon and Jed Spence when they travel away to Europe. Really glad. I'm really glad they're featuring Jed and Sergio Regulon in their European account so far. It's great. There you go. Water that fucking pitch. Keep it wet, baby. Oh shit. No, that's wet as fuck. Okay, they're getting artsy as fuck with their little shits, but I mean, you could afford to just pop that hoe in slow mode. Look, like, there's no reason to shoot like this. Fine. I want to hear the ambiance. You can play the sound, but just play this in slow mo. Just drop the frame rate by 2. Like, or not, excuse me, the playback speed by 2. Up the frame rate double time. And then you'll be able to just do shit like this, but do it in slow motion, and then get your shots in regular time so you capture the audio. Look, I could go on and on. I feel like I'm trying to coach you here at Tottenham Hotspur Productions. So make sure you just take notes, and I'll bill you for the lessons. But look, when I was working at the most expensive sports franchise in America, these were the things that I learned and that I did and I emphasized and I highlighted in my work. But artsy shots, I like it, but I like it more in slow-mo because you could kind of see the shake because he's freehand right now. He's not on a tripod, steady cam, nothing like that. He's over the shoulder style, so a little shaky, but hey, there he is. There he is. Mikey more. Mikey more. Yeah. Oh, you're not gonna buy it, Kay? Okay, that's fine. I won't lie, Jacob. If Timo Werner's signed shirt watch becomes a regular content, then I think you may be struggling. But you know what? Real quick, let's check in on it. 210 was the last bid. Still at 210, y'all. The prices are low. Get it while it's hot. Get it while it's hot. I did not get a link for the show that I was on. They did just send me a video version of it. So I have the 4 minutes or whatever that I was on, but I don't have the actual link to the video. Where's the link for the signed shirt? Oh, you want it? You want that? Here you go. You want that? You ask and you shall receive. That's what we do with this channel, you know? But anyway, big up Mikey Moore. We need to figure out what we're going to sing tomorrow when he starts and inevitably gets what? A hat trick, are we saying? A hat trick? I mean, I've already been saying more. How do you like me? How do you like? Or we got Mikey, more. That's what it was. I think that'd be a good one. What are we going to do? I'll tell you what, he better not drop a stinker because all the rivals will use that and say Mikey Moore's highlights. You know how they do that? I did that with Thomas Partey. It was Thomas Partey highlights. And it was some dude being silly. That's what I think it is. Anyway, big up Mikey Moore. Come on, man. Hat trick tomorrow versus Crystal Shitheads. Is that Will Lankshear's back of the head? Cool. Like, I don't care for this shot much. I'll be really honest. Like, it looks nice. The background looks nice, but you're looking at the back of a dude's head. And I'm going to say from a production standpoint, unless you're fucking working for, one of those adult websites, I'm not going to name any names, but why am I looking at somebody's back of the head? Don't need that. Let me see their faces. It's just because they had a nice background with a beautiful color palette. Like, I like the color palette, the leading lines, the rule of third. It's all there. This is all textbook shit. But your subject is what's most important. Not the, subject is more important than frame in the sense of sporting, in my opinion. Like, I don't need to see his back. What are we looking at his ass cheeks on his chair for? This is better. However, I don't like the blown out background, so I'd zoom it in and I'd frame up Bentancur better, but that's just me. Maybe tilt down. So that was fine. Back of the heads, back of the shoulders. What the fuck is this? There we go. This is fine. This is fine. I like this. A little, you know, subject play. The foreground is out of focus, but the background is in focus. And what is it? Kulusevski are fantastic. Number 21. Gimme a Kulu from Kulu. Kulu fucking Zevsky, he's a Kulu. Hey, Kuti. Hey, only motherfucker on the bench press. Only motherfucker out here getting big. Which I need him to get big. Come on. Who's that ginger fucking curly haired dude? It must just be like a intern or something. I've never seen that fucking guy. Look at this guy. Get out of the shot, my G. He's got a black glove on his hand, so that indicates to me he works with like stretching, like player physio, something like that. Something like that. There's Reguilon. He's not going to be in the... He's getting the fuck out of the camera because he's pissed. You know he is. But there's Pedro, Vicario. Okay. These are fine. These are fine. These are okay shots. I don't mind that. See, because you got the side of his face smiling. That was fine. That's fine. Not great, but fine. Don't care about ass cheeks, really. He's a proper lad. I do like the audio drop. Basuma, what in the fuck kind of squat is that? No, what? You don't see this? This is a shitty shot. I don't care about this. I wish I could see, but it looks like he's doing the like, rather than squatting, he's just bending his back. Bro, don't break your spine. I mean, there's no weight on it, so he's gonna be all right. But this form looked crazy.
5 seconds.
Meep, meep, 2, meep. Okay, well, he looks like he's doing it too, so it's not just Basuma. It must be what they're being told to do. It must be like a stretch or something then. Is Sar moving in slow-mo? On purpose? I don't understand. This is good. I like that's fine. The leg kind of takes up the space that you left from the frame. Okay. See, like, look. Okay, so they're not squatting. That is what they're doing. They're bending over. That's crazy. It's not a squat. Thank you, I know. I figured it out. We figured it out. It's not a squat. You ain't squatting, because that'd be silly. So I'm sure someone there would be like, that's going to hurt if you're trying to squat. Sir. They've done a lot better job of blending their audio and not made it such harsh audio cuts in between their shots, so I like that. That's nice. So far I've seen zero training though. This is just like recovery shit. This is just like getting your body back after matches and shit. This ain't. So where are we touch? There's Brennan. Archie. Yeah, I haven't seen Son at all. That's sad. There's Richie. He was cramping, what, 60, 70 minutes? He was cramping? Well, that's a fun shot. Oh, this is fun. Yay. But like, why you do it in real time? You don't need to do it in real time, but hey, whatever. Teach their own. Just different styles, I suppose. Hey, you see the social media girl right here? She was like, "Oh shit, is that camera guy shooting?" And she moves. She did the right thing, so props to her for that. Get out of the camera shot, lady. Okay, there we figured out what he does. He puts the thing in their back that tracks their movements. There we go. He's the back patter. Let me pat that back. Let me pat that back. What language was that? There go the goalkeepers. They're always the first out. Goalkeepers are always the first out because we're always number one. Huh? We're always the first out. You already know the business. Goalkeepers, they operate in their own world, baby. We always the first out. Come on. Kulu holding the door for others. Look at this. I like a neck scarf. I can't lie. Look at Basuma. He ain't even zipped up. Hey, hi, Sar. Hi. Okay, cool. Very nice. There's Mickey. Not gonna lie, I do love the noise of that, like not the boot, the studs. I almost called them cleats because I know y'all hate that word cleats. Hey, there's Odebert. Odebert.
Big spring out there, Will.
Nice. Will Lancashire, okay. I think Will Lancashire be on the bench and not touch the grass once. Be great. It'd be great if he does. Like we go up 4-0 or something, he can get on. But there's Regulon. All right. This is Dominic. Push style. Very nice, lad. I love that guy's accent.
Good.
Is he Scottish? Push down.
Well done. Love it, lad.
Love it, lad.
Boys, this is
Love
gonna be
it.
your last one. Come on, Pop.
Love it, lad.
Rattle down, Biz. Rattle down. Nice, boys. Good. Well done.
That's
Boys, we're
nice.
gonna come here, leave the ball. We're going to do 2 more, lads.
Her Regulon looks sad every time they show
Love
him.
it, Bissy. Love it, lads. Well done, Dom. Smooth. Good, Cooch. Yes, Peg. Good, Will.
They call him Will? Or is that for Lancashire or Wilson? I don't know. I will say this is better than a lot of their other training videos as far as like the overall production of it. Like it's been kind of shit before. Oh, look like homie started peeing. Look like Ryan Mason started taking a pee pee. Look at that. What a great shot. They did that on purpose. I would put a shot like that in there. Make it look like he's pissing. It's fantastic. That's my favorite shot so far, I'll be honest. Is that it? No? What else we got? You know who I ain't seen in training? Timo. They haven't shown one shot of Timo, by the way. I haven't seen Timo not once. Have y'all seen Timo at all? Bro, did we send him back to Schnitzelville? Maybe he's on the other field. I don't know. Because this isn't everyone, obviously. Or maybe he's just recovering. I don't know. I ain't seen him once. Not in the background or nothing.
Good. 3, 4.
Still don't see him.
Yes, play. Good. Yes, Becky, here. Yes, Pedro. Good. Yes, Will.
So I'm actually, you know, the more I'm thinking about it, though, these are all players that did not play or start. So none of these players here started on Thursday. So maybe that's why. And all the players who did start and play. But Mikey Moore was warming up with them, but I haven't seen him on the... I actually haven't seen him on the pitch yet. I don't know. I don't know. What's going on here?
Good. Here it is. We're playing. Get the balance. One here. Good, Pepe. One working the side, Pedro. Oh, boys. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good.
Hey, nice. Ooh, Kulu, you got to score that, bruh.
1.
No, you got to... You got to score that. What the fuck was that? Kulu, bang that hoe. He didn't bang that hoe.
3, 4, 5, 6.
There we go with that tiki-taka. With the tiki-taka. Go, Wilson. Dominic. Okay, there we go. There we go. Hey, big up Minchi. Good to see you in the house, Minchi. Regulon's still getting paid. Yeah, he'd be all right. I haven't seen Jed Spence either. There's Wilson. There's Ange. Oh, Ange Postacoglu. He's so naive. Ange is so naive. Kamikaze defense. If my predictions hit right by the end of tomorrow, so if my predictions hit right, oh, Will Lancashire, hang on. Cameraman didn't keep up with that one. Will looked like he about to pull up a Harry Kane shot.
Here we go. Play your way out. 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey.
So if my prediction goes right for tomorrow, effectively our kamikaze suicide jump off of a bridge defense, you know, how we will have conceded less than Arsenal's scintillating, succulent, sexual, moist defense. You know, the thing that we're like apparently so far away from. But you know, hey, Talk to me nice. They'll say, oh, they got injuries. Well, we do too. Son's injured. How about that? Talk to me. Ange said Jed's not 100%. Very nice to know. I was not on Twitter enough today because I did not see that news. Admittedly, haven't seen much news today. It'll be Mikey or Oda Burt on the left tomorrow. Oda Burt, a.k.a. Oda Squirt. I'm down for it. Mikey at halftime if he's not good, or Mikey at 60. Fuck it. Give Mikey at least 30 minimum.
Stay here. Papsteki and Bisu. Go with
All right. Very nice video. That's beautiful. Did they upload anything else? Yeah, I even liked the video. That's very nice. Actually, hang on. Let me make sure to put this video in the description of my video, so you know, that way they don't try to fucking pull a DR Sports on me. Vicario worries me. Wah, wah. I'm so scared of Vicario. Vicario. Wah, wah. Link to Tottenham Hotspur video. Boom. There it is in the motherfucking description. Nah. Come on now. I haven't even checked the likes. I haven't even said hit a like on the video. And we've had over 100 people for majority of the show. So first of all, happy Saturday to everybody who's been here this whole time. But do vote in the poll. Do also like the video. Subscribe to the channel. I think we just hit 5,540. So I actually need to update my little thing there because I think we went over 40. But I don't like to do that every time. Yeah, because if I didn't, I'm glad I didn't because someone unsubscribed during the show. That's fun. They like to do that. They'll unsubscribe like, oh, you see me? Huh? You see me unsubscribe during your show? You saw that? Hello, Boss Tech. I see you. Who else? I saw some other people chiming in before. Big up all the sips. Edward Y of Oz. How are y'all doing? Looks like he's doing the good morning squads. Good morning. Big B Wolf, hello. How you doing now? How are you doing? Bro, you called it. They zoomed into the lotion. What are we doing? Anyway. What's your suggested lineup? Well, I have it here because figure we could do that together. Make it a fun little activity for all of us. But a lot of these are going to be straightforward. Let's be honest. All right. We ain't got to worry too much about a lot of this. Like Pedro Porro, he's going to be starting. All right. Sicario. Oh, so naive on set pieces. Vicario. But we've only conceded one on set piece this season. But, you know, hey, that's neither here nor there, I suppose. Kuti will be starting. Van de Veen, Avi. These are all Avi shoo-ins, man. Avi shoo-ins should be getting business taken care of. Destiny, he's got to be starting. I think starting him in Europe as well was kind of a, you know, come on, laddie. Lest you want to end up on the European squad. But this is where it starts to get interesting, all right? Because now we have different variations of our midfield. We have different variations of our front line that we're going to see. But from the 6 question marks that are out here, I'm going to fill in a few of these. I think Solanke starts. I think that's a given. And I think he's going to bag, personally. I think Brennan Johnson. They don't like it when you search Brennan. You have to do Johnson. I think those two are givens. Now, the left is a question mark. The midfield is a question mark. So we've talked a lot about the left, so we'll go ahead and knock that one out first. We've talked a lot about Timo Werner. There's no way he starts. I can't do it. If Ange starts Timo Werner, I'm going to be wham-wham about that. Not like wham-wham, toys out the pram, but I'm definitely going to be wham-wham spilt milk because I'd rather see a tired 17-year-old Mikey Moore start, but I don't think it will be Mikey Moore. He played full 90. Now, let me make sure I'm right in saying that, but I'm pretty damn motherfucking sure. No, he got subbed out. Okay, he did get subbed out in the 88th minute. So he did get subbed out here in the 88th minute. So he didn't play a full 90, but damn near. That is why I'm reluctant to really say yay. He played 88. Damn near 90. I think it's going to be Odebert. I want it to be Mikey, but I think it's going to be Wilson. He's coming back. He got a couple minutes. Well, You know, now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, well, he barely played. Like, it might be another match before we see him make a start if he does at all. So now, oh, you're not even looking at the right screen. Hang on. So maybe it won't be Odebert. Yeah, I thought this would be easier to say because if he was fit, he probably would have gotten at least like 10 minutes, right? But he barely got any. He's barely back. That was his first moment of being back on the bench, was that European match. So maybe he doesn't actually go with Odebert. Maybe he doesn't. We talking about Mikey Moore? He threw in Odebert right away after signing him, but that wasn't a fitness issue. That was just, I don't care how much you know about my system. I believe in you as a player. That's difficult. I might have to leave it blank for a minute. Paul? No. Paul? No. Because if this happens, if Timo Werner starts, bro, I'm gonna have to join the wham.
Crying in the corner, huh? Mind if I join you? No, go ahead.
That's gonna be me. All right. If we start Timo Werner, it's absolutely gonna be me. Bigby says Richarlison can also play left wing. That's my other, you know, if it's not Moore, if it's not Odebert, I'm going Richarlison before I go Timo Werner. I just don't know which one to predict just yet. But let's see if the midfield, I think the midfield, some of it will right itself. Kulusevski's going to start. All right. So just get that through your brain. Kulusevski will be starting. Now, I think Basuma also starts. I think he's very well rested from the European match. I think Ange has sufficiently seen enough from Basuma to say that he likes the way that he works. Now, this is where it comes in tricky. Madison or Sarr? Madison did start. What time was he pulled off? 73rd minute. So if we're operating off of logic that he's played a lot of minutes, so if Madison starts, then sure, Mikey Moore could probably start. If it's Sarr or Madison, I think, you would assume that they could fucking turn it around, right? Like, quickly? I don't know, man. I just wish I saw more in the training video from players like Madison and Moore, and I could have a better idea. But this is really where my questions are. If Werner starts, it's last chance saloon. Or I think it's been last chance saloon the last few times, personally. It's not good. Richie can't dribble past his man, can't pass well, can't run in behind. Oh, he says Richie can't play left wing. And I hit the microphone. Whoops, sorry. Shit. Do I have any tweets that might help me? There's Mikey Moore. You know what? We gonna say fuck it, bro? This ain't your winger, bro. This is my winger. All right. Bentancur. Ooh, that's a good shout. That's a good shout. Because he also didn't start in Europe, right? Or he did. No, Rodrigo played a full 90. Rodrigo's not going to start. No. No, I don't think so. I'm changing it. Ah! Where'd he go over there? What the fuck is this? There we go. No, I just realized Bentancur played the full 90. He ain't playing. Basuma didn't touch the pitch. He's for sure starting. That's my logic, which I fucking could be wrong. Did you realize Lucas Bergvall got an 8.1? Holy shit. He got the man of the match per sofa score. Shit. All right, then. He should have had an assist as well. Can we get Hill back? What? All right, Paul. Paul, you know what?
Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Hey, get the fuck out of here because I'm gonna fuck you out right now, motherfucker. Hey, you are a horrible fighter, man. You never gonna get the fight, man.
You never want to get the fight. Don't talk to me about Brian Hill ever again. Never again. Odebert starts, Moore subbed on at halftime. I can see that. I can also see Moore starting and Odebert subbed on at halftime. Give me Mikey or a riot. Sorry I'm late. I got my first tattoo. Big up Chat and Jacob as always. Come on, Spurs. Big up Jordan. Congrats on your first tattoo. Internet guy says congrats on your full back tattoo of your own face. If you're taking any notes from Richarlison, that's what you would have done. But big up Jordan. What did you get? Where did you get it? And just get some. Just make sure you keep it lotioned with no non-scented lotion. You don't need all the fancy glurbs and gloops and stuff that they try and sell you. All right, but congratulations, you're officially a man. You've grown into a full-grown man, and look at you go. It's a beautiful thing to see.
Sensational, man. Sensational. This is the life, man.
This is absolutely the life. Kate, Matters or Sar, this is where I'm in a pickle. This is where I don't know. I could see Sar because he didn't start. Madison did start. So here's the lineup again. Madison, Bentancur, Bergvall. I don't think Madison's going to start. It's got to be Sar, right? Basuma and Sar work so well together. I wouldn't want to, when Sar came on with these other two in the midfield. Oh, shit. Wrong motherfucker. Pep. Do I go Pepe? Pepe? Oh, Pepe. That's who I got. Yeah, this is what I think is going to happen. Basuma, Pappy, Kulu, come on. That's where I get. Wait, everyone's way too far back. I got to move everybody up. Pedro Porro's going to be over here. I'm going to Brennan. Actually, he'll probably like this. There we go. Oh, you're not even seeing this. There you go. I was just messing with the formation here a little bit. Putting Udogi where I think he's going to go. Van de Ven will probably be a little bit more further left, but just behind Romero. He's going to hang out there on the center circle, just on the right of it. Basuma will drift into this area. And Kulu close around there. This is the last spot we're looking to fill, baby. Timo has a higher rating than Mikey. Oh, on SofaScore? SofaScore is criminal for some of that shit. I can't lie. How did Moore get one of the lowest ratings? Because it's based off of because it's a liar. I don't know. He got 6.6. Yeah. He did get the lowest rating out of anyone on the team. But I don't buy into that because my eyes were loving what I was seeing. I'll be so honest. So I don't take much stock into that. But back to the lineup. Fuck it, bro. I'm throwing Mikey in. I think it's going to be Odebert, but I'm throwing Mikey. I'm throwing Mikey. He ain't even got a photo. They disrespected the GOAT. He doesn't even have a photo. But that's my lineup. I might reset that for you. Does this work if I do? Oh, there we go. Anyway, that's my predicted 11 for tomorrow. And I hope you like it. I think it looks pretty good. Actually, Pop's going to go probably right there. I think it moved a couple of these players in the wrong spot. This is what we're going to see. Come on. Come on. There we go. So that's my lineup for tomorrow. You may feel differently, you may think differently, and that's okay. There's still a few question marks. That midfield and the left wing position is really efficiently all the things that I'm a little bit I don't know for sure. But outside of that, everything else looks close enough. And Big B Wolf says Matters will start. He played well against low block for sure. I think Madison could start. I think it could be Madison, Kulu, Basuma, and then we switch to Sar at halftime again. Or vice versa. I could see any of this happening because you know what? The world is Ange's oyster. And I'm just glad we get a seat at the table to watch. But it is time for your score predictions and your goal scores. And based off of this, I'm going to alter my initial prediction. Now, for the predictions league that I'm in, I predicted a 3-1 Tottenham win. I think we'll concede a goal. I think, I look at some of Crystal Palace, and there's still some good pieces that they have. I legitimately, it's just crazy that they are in 18th place. Look at them. They've lost to Brentford. They've lost to West Ham. They drew with Chelsea. They could have won versus Chelsea, by the way, but they drew. Then they drew versus Leicester. And then they drew versus United. And lost to Everton, lost to Liverpool, lost to Forest. It's a lot of L's. Which they've got 5 L's. 3 draws. No wins. There they are. All the way down there in 18th. At Selhurst Park. Welcoming in Ange Postecoglou's Tottenham Hotspur. Now again, I think they're better than their record leads them to sound. Because Mateta can score. Nketiah is a bozo. Eze, I would have taken him. Adam Wharton, I believe, is hurt. And I think it's going to be a big miss for them because he's a good player. Tyreek Mitchell's a decent left back. Mark Gui, he's a fucking international. Lacroix, he played with Mickey Van de Veen, actually, at Wolfsburg. He's a bozo. Trevor Chalobah, I forgot that they have Trevor Chalobah. He's okay. He's good. Daniel Munoz, he's a pussy. Jefferson Lerma, he's good. This is their predicted lineup. I think Adam Wharton's out, though. I think Wharton's hurt. So Chris Richards is out, which he's my favorite player on their team, personally, just because he is an American, and I think he's pretty damn good. Cheek Decore's decent. I think he'll probably be on the bench as well. I don't know who these other 2 fuckers are. But look at their form in the Premier League. Draw, and then 3 straight losses. So, you know, when I say we should, we sometimes, you know, stutter. And I hope that's not true. SofaScore predicts Timo Werner to start. Pop Matasar, Yves Bissouma, and Kulusevski to start. But very similar still. We have the same midfield. The only difference I have is I don't think Timo Werner starts. It's just, this is my 11, but not with Timo Werner. So that's me. But I'm going to ramble through y'all's score predictions if anyone put those in before I give you mine. Let's see where we're at. Where we at? Kuva, what the fuck? Why so defensive again, Jacob? Are you actually playing for a 0-0? See, Kuva, you told me Ange doesn't know how to set up. You told me Sam Allardyce would set up better than Ange. So I'm tweaking Ange's setup just a little bit to just slightly more defense. Van de Veen and Romero, you know, they probably are a little, you know, I think you're right. They are too far back. Romero's going to tuck in there. Van de Veen will be, Vicario will be, you're right. This is going to help, at least help get the goals going. 2-5-3 formation, Ange ball, let's go. Hey, we cooking. Here we go. Jordan, 2-0 with a Mikey Moore brace. Jordan, I'm stuttering because if Mikey Moore gets a brace and we win 2-0, like, I don't know if I've needed something so much in my life as a Mikey Moore brace. I hope we win by more, but a 2-0 Mikey Moore brace, that's what I'm talking about. I like that a lot. Big up Jordan for that. Big B Wolf says 2-0 Tottenham. 2-0? What's up with these 2-0s? Only 2. Well, I'll take it. I'll be honest. I'll take it. I'm not trying to be greedy. 6-0 says Hotspur Hippie. Big up Paul with a 6-0. Could we? I mean, this will go in line with your prediction of how many goals we're going to score in the Premier League, so I hope you're right. I hope you're right, Paul. I say Palace 0, Tottenham 3. Big up making good time. MGT with a Tottenham win. Who's scoring those goals for you? No one's put their goal scorers in except for Jordan. Jordan's the only one with the rules, huh? Crystal Palace 1 and Tottenham 3 for the other Jordan. There's 2 Jordans. 2-1 Coys says Minchi. Kuva said 2-0 Spurs in the week, but I'm starting to get 7-3 vibe. That's what I'm talking about, Kuva. There you go. I like a 7-3. I'll take it. 4-0 us, says Indiana Stones. Time to mud these Glasner stands even more. Benita Sotelo. Look, I was told so many things. I'd rather have Glasner. I'd rather have Thomas Frank. Well, those are 2 names that we could sufficiently fucking, you know, hold their head under water and say, shut up, Thomas. Shut up, Thomas. And Glasner's next on my list. Sam Allardyce, I don't think he has a job, so we can't fucking drown him for Kuva, but he can hold that because he's unemployed. So apparently he can set up better than Ange. Apparently Frank is a better manager than Ange, although we fucking drown that little fucking curly-haired bit. You know what I'm talking about? You got to start talking to Ange very nicely, all right?
All right, mate.
All right, mate. But we got to get it done because you know what? If Glasner gets his first win over Ange, the fucking noise of Wham Wham is going to get turned up. The Wham Wham against Ange is going to get turned up. It ain't going to change my opinion, but we should get this fucking done one way or the other. Whether it's 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, I'll take it all. Villa dropped points today. Good evening. Oh, he's also far, far more advanced than Ange as well. But look at him go. Dropping points versus Bournemouth. How naive. Bob Down Under. 3-0 Spurs. Solanke, Brennan Johnson, and Basuma. DB says Wolves, they've taken 2 points, man. They are better than that. Wolves aren't bad, man. Wolves aren't bad. It's 3-0 says Archibald. I do like that. Wharton might play, but he is hurt, needs surgery. I hope he doesn't play. He needs to get surgery. We ain't keeping a clean sheet. We still have a mentality issue. I don't think, well, I mean, there's a little trickly of that. Yeah, I mean, versus Brighton, it's hard to debate it. They'll have some pressure, which will tell. I agree. I don't think we'll keep a clean sheet. I think we're going to be too busy going for that 4th and 5th goal. You know what I mean? No, it's a Jacob and Kuva formation. It gets everyone in under the crossbar where possible. Vic is both defense and keeper. You know, he is part of the formation. A lot of formations don't like to include goalkeepers. I, however, feel differently. Odebert, just coming back. It's Mikey 100%. I like that. 6-0 says Yogi Bear. I like a few 6-0s. Have you seen Flick's highline? Is he naive too? He's a fraud. He's so naive, tactically unaware. He doesn't know what he's doing. But he beat Real Madrid. What, 4-0 at their ground? Pussy. There we go. 7-3's happening. Come on now. I don't see any more predictions in the chat, so I'll give you mine. Oh, wait, there's a few more. Here we go. We got a few stragglers coming in. Big up, Minchi. 8-0 says Shamu. Who's scoring all those goals? Mikey Moore with a hat trick? Hat trick Mikey? Hansi Flick is naive and the high line won't work in La Liga. This isn't the Eredivisie. Tell him, Tottenham Ranger. Make sure you let him know. Excuse me. I had a carbonated beverage and now I'm getting burpy. Big up Luca 14 says Palace 0, Spurs 1. But if Timo plays, Palace 0, Spurs 5. Oh. Wow. I don't not like your prediction because a 5-0 win or a win in general is great. I'd take both. But you're saying if Timo plays, so your stance is if Timo plays, we'll win by a lot more? I'm all for it. Big up. Main good time, Solanke, Mickey, and Kulu to score. Kulu on the score sheet. I think that's a good one, too. That's a good shout. That is absolutely a good shout. Van de Veen, to be clear, I didn't mean Mickey, but I'd love to see him score, too. Oh, you meant Van de Veen, not Mikey Moore. Okay. Thank you for the clarification. 2-0 from Eugene. I like that one. 3-0 for Future Music. Big up Future Music. 3-1, Kulu, Dom, and a Poro banger. Poro needs a goal, man. I'd like to see that. a lot. Big up Kuva. I'm standing by what I said. Allardyce has a track record of getting his teams to defend properly after taking over a shambles. And we just seen shambles when I said it. I'm owning it. Big up Kuva. You're allowed to feel however you want to feel. And if you think Sam Allardyce is the next big thing, or whatever you think about him, you're allowed. I would just like to tease. I like to tease people. Just like I like people teasing me in my opinions, because that's what it's all about here. And at the end of the day, I've got nothing but love for Kuva. But the Sam Allardyce one, that one through. You and Ben, when y'all were going off, I was like, what is going on? Sam Allardyce, Graham Potter, Thomas Frank. What am I hearing? I was losing my fucking mind. I'll be so honest. Was it during Brewing Bollocks? Because I remember I was losing my shit in the chat, and y'all were like, "Uh-oh, Jacob's losing it," and that's when I was like, "Man, I need to take a step back. I care too much about what people say about Ange, and now I do care less. I just think he's going to prove them all wrong, and he's the only one that can do it, and I hope he does, or else everyone's going to dunk on me, and that, that's just going to be that." More Solanke with a brace, Madison, Johnson, an own goal, Pedro Porro, and Van de Veen. I do like that. 3-1 from DB. My goal scoring and score predictions for tomorrow go as such. I said 3-1 in my predictions, which I think is going to be a little bit closer, but more goals scored. I think Crystal Palace are going to be chomping at the bits to play a team that's as open as us. And they're still going to, low block and fucking wah and try and catch us on the counter like everybody does because they're pussies and they adapt to us. We don't adapt to them. I'm changing my vote. I'm saying, I think 4-2. I think they can get 2 goals off 2 mistakes from us, 1 or 2. But I'm thinking we get 4 or 5 tomorrow. I feel like we are clicking a little. Things are starting to clickety-click. I don't want to jinx it, baby, but talk to me nicely. And the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. I think that we are starting to see an amalgamation of what I've been asking for, which is just please 15 to 20% efficiency in the final third. Create all these chances, but just be more efficient in the final third, and we'll start seeing results. Well, guess what happens? We still play the same way, and we still create the same chances, but now we are being that 15 to 20% efficient in the final third, and we're seeing the results. And the more that continues, the better it is for everybody involved. So I pray, I hope, I beg, I think I deserve it. I know I deserve it. I don't give a fuck about a clean sheet, but if we get a clean sheet, that's fantastic, because that's the other thing. They like to say, oh, Ange, kamikaze, he's never going to get a clean sheet. Wah, wah. Yeah. Ange is going to, naive Ange is going to continue to silence everybody. And I pray and I hope that that's the truth. The truth. I hope that that's the truth. Look, I'm going to end the show there, y'all, because clearly I can't even fucking talk anymore. But hopefully we show up. That's all we can ask. Alan Bennett with a score prediction says Palace 2, Spurs 2. That's not talking to me nicely, Alan. Alan Bennett, are you a Spurs fan? And you're predicting a draw?
Crying in the corner, huh? Mind if I join you? No, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll join you. If Werner starts, I'm absolutely joining you. Mikael LJ, I haven't seen you in the chat all day, says, I bet they play with 11 keepers. I like that. I hope they don't. Because it might be better than they actually look all year. But big up everybody in the chat. I do appreciate every single one of you. Look, I'm going to end the poll there. 131 votes, 32 votes, 132 votes. So Shirley, but don't call me Shirley. We should be on damn near 100 likes on the video. And if not, then you know what? That's y'all who did that. That's on y'all. How monetization has been off of this episode, the entire episode. How has that happened? I guess no one's seen an ad, huh? Anyway, we'll leave it there. I'm looking right now to see if there's anyone live I can redirect y'all to, and you can say Jacob sent you, and they'll say, oh, yeah, cool. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Jacob. But then again, they might not. I see Saad's Football Corner is live, and The Bridge is live. Well, it looks like Saad got a redirect probably from his Sam. So I'm going to go ahead and send y'all over to The Bridge. When y'all get on over there to The Bridge, say Jacob sent you, hit a like, subscribe, and all that fun stuff, and then you can leave. Or just say, fuck y'all, Chelsea, your bums. Or say, Ange is Papa. There you go. I'll put it in the chat. Ange is Papa. I'm saying 4-1 tomorrow. I think 4-1. I'll take it. 4-2 maybe. That's fine. But either way, I think we're going to be cooking on all cylinders. I will be here for the watch along a little less than about 30 minutes before kickoff. After I end the We Are Tottenham TV, I'll be here. Sorry about the light going out. I'll charge it tonight, so we'll have it all day tomorrow. But I love me some Ange Postecoglou. I hope you do too. And if you don't yet, you will someday when he's lifting that trophy and you're looking at Ange Postecoglou's armpits and you're like, that smells like success. All right. Or you can fucking win. He only lifted the Carabao Cup, and you could just be fucking crying all the time.
I'm just a fucking kid, and I got a big ass head. I'm always crying, I'm Caillou. I cry every fucking day when I don't get my way. Would you like to play? Cause I'm Caillou. I don't give a fuck about what you say. So mommy.
Big up, everybody. And these last little bits are for you, because again, if you haven't liked the video yet, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, you're probably not going to anyway. But I'm ending the poll. 138 votes, 80% glory Tottenham Hotspur, and 80% of you are very sexual right now, and I love it. Thank you so much for that. And get on over to the bridge. Just say Jacob sent you, so he knows we're sharing the love. And as always, folks, this last bit's for you. I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully on the watch along. If not, I hope you have a blessed day. I hope you do well in life tomorrow, even if I don't see you. But for now, stay blessed, stay fresh. Up the lads. And come on, you Spurs. I believe in you, Ange.
United Spurs of America, with your hosts, Michael and Jacob.
Motherfuckers think it's break time. Come on. Get your ass back in there. Come on, man. We got shit to do. Get in the damn water. I don't remember break time being this long. Nigga. Get the fuck back in the water. Oh, so everybody resting. Yeah. Get that ass in that water. Break time over with.